Jess, do you want your right of reply?
Yes. Yeah, I just wanted to take a minute just to come back on the colleague who spoke against, and I don't mean to be patronising, but I really think if you're going to speak against a motion, you should read the motion and you should listen to the argument of the people that are putting it. I'm mystified by what you've said. We explicitly in the motion and in my moving said that we reject the false dichotomy between knowledge and skills. The problem is that Nick Gibb doesn't reject the division between knowledge and skills as a false dichotomy. He talks about knowledge because he has a model of learning that says children are empty vessels, that adults are to stand at the front and pour their heads full of facts and knowledge. That is a model of learning which we have to absolutely reject. And yes, people like Hirsch put a social justice case, and it's a powerful case about how powerful knowledge can make you. And in lots of ways, I would agree with that. But you know what knowledge isn't in Hirsch? Malcolm X, Crazy Horse, Geronimo. That's not in Hirsch's version of American history. You're right, we should be learning about Mary Seacole. We should be learning about Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all of these things. Those are not the people that Gibb and his friends, Rachel D'Souza, Hoel Jones and all, they don't want our children to learn about that. They are deciding the knowledge that's important, and it should be us. And colleagues, there is so much out there. If you look at the work of Louise Moll in the States, who talks about children who come to school already with knowledge. Our children come to school with funds of knowledge, and their knowledge, their cultural background, their history is completely ignored. Knowledge is developed by linking new knowledge to knowledge that already exists, not imparting it as something completely separate from who they are. And I want to say something about times tables. I teach times tables, but you know, any chimpanzee can be drilled in how to in times tables. You can watch videos of apes doing things on computers. They're drilled. They have no understanding of the mathematics and the principles that lie behind it. You have to understand how to group objects before you can understand the complications of multiplication. I'm not for just telling children what the important things are to know. I want to co-construct with our children. I want to listen to their experiences, their thoughts, and then I want to use my expertise and my training to think about where we can take them in the future. Reject the strange speech against, and vote for the motion.
Thank you, Jess. Okay, conference, I put to you motion 22. Can I see all those in favour? Thank you. Can I see any against? Can I see any abstentions? Very largely carried. Thank you very much, conference.